Hey everybody, hi YouTube, it's Deborah. My little title is Waiting for Jesus. So I'm gonna get on them scales and weigh a whole lot more. But what I come to you today about is I got good on my psych evaluation. So I've done all my checkoffs now. I've done my scope. Let's see. Anyway, they have all them lists of stuff. I'm trying to think of it. I had the scope, I had the ultrasound, I had the nutrition class, and then the psych evaluation. I passed that. So now only thing I'm doing is waiting for the doctor to receive all of that and for him to give me a call. So the procedure, although it seemed like it was very hard, my ratings were pretty good. So any of y'all that are going to get the gastric sleeve or whatever, don't be like me and just panicking about it like you can't pass the test. Because I'm like, I got both bipolar and these questions are hard. I know exactly what they want me to say. Let me put what I know about myself or whatever. And just go in there and be truthful. Tell them, I got to move my camera a little bit. Tell them the truth, what you think about every situation, the information that you know about the gastric sleeve. Tell them the things that you know about that, and don't go in there and start spilling the beans like, I wanted to commit suicide the other day. Definitely don't say that, but just be truthful. And even if you wanted to commit suicide, that would that would not be good, because you would need to get to a place that you feel good about yourself before you can actually do the gastric sleeve, because there's a lot of emotional up and downs with the gastric sleeve as it is, and so you don't want to go in there until you're ready. And so they passed me on the evaluation. I'm sitting in my car. I'm going to go into the store and look some protein drinks and stuff to prepare. And I don't have a surgery date yet. That I have, wait till I have that appointment with him, and we'll discuss it. But in the meantime, I've got to go make a call to my insurance and see how much do I have to pay of it, and kind of prepare for that. If that be the case, I'm probably gonna have to put it off to like August, but I'm sure he wants me to do it as soon as possible. But we'll see. Hope all of you are having a good time today, having a great day. I just went from one appointment today to another. One of my first appointment was my therapist. I already was seeing a therapist before I started this whole process. Sun is beaming in my eye. And so I did that, and then I went over to the hospital, and they had a nutritional class, teach you how to that you need to eat before and after. They give out a little bag with some sample stuff in it. That was pretty cool. I want that sun to get off me. I can't just concentrate. All I can see is the shadow of myself. But other than that, I've just been really busy today, and I'm a grandmother, so I didn't have no grandbabies today. It was a good thing, because I was rushing all day. And so now with the nutritional class, they tell you that it's good to go ahead and try to eat healthy now before the time. And I don't know if my doctor is going to have me do a liquid diet or not, if that's going to be a part of the process or whatever. But they usually do 2 weeks before, and that's what the nutritionists say. They usually do a liquid thing 2 weeks before, and then several weeks after, and then they start you on a puree or put it in a blender type food. The lady today, she said, it is like when you first start, you have to eat stuff that's like baby food. That's the type of food you got, and you're retraining your stomach. So you basically are a little baby, and you can only start out with the liquid and then the creams and graduate up until you get up to more stuff. And so got to load up on some protein drinks and look at soups. And they said if you use cream of soup or anything like that, to make sure if it's got mushrooms or anything like that, to drain that and not to take that. But I also know that cream soups, instead of your liquid soups and everything, they have more fat and calories and stuff in there. And they told me today also to use 10, we got to cut out our sugars. So 10 grams of sugar at each meal. So I guess that's not too bad. But with me, my big one has been Diet Cokes. I love my Diet Cokes. They're artificial sugar, but it's not a good thing to have the artificial sugar either, because it kind of causes you to crave foods and things. But I'm excited that I got an approval from my psych evaluation, and all the things that I kind of learned today. That was pretty exciting at the nutrition class. And so hopefully just some of the little tidbits where all of us that are on this journey can learn from each other, the little things that they taught us. They even said you could eat that baby food, but I was like, I never liked to begin with. My mom used to take care of my kids when she would eat that stuff. I was like, oh, it's nasty. So I will have to find some different ideas of things to eat so that it'd be something I still enjoy. So I'm going to give up all my sweets and my Diet Coke. And mostly that's what I've lived off of, is sweets. Meals, I don't really care about the meals. I just want to get some sweet. So, but it's like a high though. You eat one sweet and then you want another. And then you come down off of it and then you want another. So, that's not a good way, because it kind of messes your body up, and your body doesn't know what direction to go, because it's calmed down, it's worn out. Then you give it take some sweetening or food in there, and then you're back high, and it's just a cycle, up and down. I'm bipolar anyway. I don't need anything else to go me by, up and down, up and down. But they told you today that if you had ate the food and stuff like that, then when you go to the smaller portions, and she said when you put stuff on your plate later on, only put like a half a cup, because if you put more than that, it's kind of overwhelming. You kind of maybe eat it and make yourself sick, and then end up with a leakage on your stomach. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, so there's a lot of stuff that I learned. What did I think about there? My mind's just going everywhere. Those that want to subscribe to me and go along with this journey with me, subscribe. And those that like this video, kind of check it off there. I'm just starting the videos, so I'm just learning about how to do them. But I just wanted to share this journey with everybody, that each one of us in the community can encourage each other. I'm just beginning, but I went through the process. Now that was going to make it through that, and I did. And so hopefully we'll all learn how to eat healthier, and we'll take the right portions. And over the years, I've been able to lose weight. At one time, I lost 128 pounds, but I always gain it back. So I don't want to do that. I see some people on YouTube where they've had the gastric sleeve and then they end up years later gaining it back. I don't want to continue on a cycle. That's what I've done anyway. I want to retrain my taste buds, and they said your taste buds would change, so I'm hoping mine will change so that I'm not eating all the stuff I'm not supposed to be eating. I was at the class today, though, and there was an elderly lady in there getting her gastric sleeve, and I felt sorry for her because she was on dialysis, just had so much situations and stuff going on, and I hope it heals her and makes her better. But she was looking at the rest of us in the class and saying, y'all pretty enough, and y'all young, y'all. If she only knew how old I really am. But, so I'm still got a high BMI, and I don't want it that way. And yes, when I start losing weight, I will look way smaller than I really am. I'm glad I'm well proportioned and all that. But I don't want to take up any more of y'all's time, but just wanted to let you know that my psych evaluation went good. Anybody else that's had one, don't panic. Don't panic. Just go ahead, fill out the questions as best as you know the answers to, and most of the questions are, I think, almost sometimes some of them are trying to test your intelligence or whatever, because they'll have a group of numbers and then a group of numbers and a group of numbers. Then you got to tell what's missing. But what you got to do is look at the pattern to see. So, part of it may be an intelligence type thing. But when I went to the doctor, he had a scale thing. If you was up here on the scale, then you couldn't have it. You had to wait a while and have some therapy. Then they had a line in the middle. Then you at the bottom part, it just told you if you have bipolar, if you had this or that, and so the scale, mine was way under, and I was glad. It showed the little bit of bipolar I have, but other than that, it turned out really good, and I didn't have to panic after all. So any of you that are getting the bypass or the sleeve, don't panic, don't worry about it, and later, when I learn more about the nutrition, maybe I'll get on here and talk to you about that. Or when my doctor actually approves and tells me my surgery date, and then I might tell you about my insurance. But if you have any comments, just comment below. And if you remember what direction I was going to when I was talking earlier, just let me know what it was so that I can fill you in and kind of be there to help you as well as help myself. And just a learning process as we all go along with this. Well, I'll talk to you all later.